State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. Onto the field comes Davis Warren. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. On target to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Under fire. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. The give, it's Irvin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go. But those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. Touchdown, Cardinal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like,
oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
the big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking for room, it's Gauze. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Grab behind the line, it's Scott. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Running it to the right. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First quarter in the books. Let's see how these 2 wide receivers are stacking up so far. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there.
Now when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback keep. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Wants to bring it back. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Snow. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Running inside, it's Scott. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Might as well stick with him. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Bringing the heat. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Stanford! There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Snow. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Snow. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They've got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. losing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half. There he goes. Picks up the first down. Crosses midfield. The 30. Running inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Headed outside, it's Irvin. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage, forcing the incomplete.
Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Scanning the field, it's Warren. Rushes on him. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could...
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Takes it the other way. Did some work on the return. They mark him out of bounds right at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. On target. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 7 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Crimson Tide with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Bailey. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it down the field. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Now the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it way down the field. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Going to the run, it's Scott. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Great job by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, NC State! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. To the air, it's Warren. Fires on the move. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Now on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Irvin. And he'll be brought down.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the run, it's Scott. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with second and short. Keep it on the ground. Maybe a crease. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. NC State will pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Pocket breaking down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Gauze. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Back to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Looking downfield on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Running inside, it's Irvin. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second and 2. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
On third down, he drops to throw. Takes the easy completion. Shakes it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
Number 37 in punt formation to kick it off.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete to the left. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Might have a chance. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. He wants to change this route. Off play action. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Past the 45. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground game on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
NC State going up tempo. Wilson will throw. Pressure coming. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Here we go, ready.
Motion from the back.
Ready, go.
Can't get him to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down.
Big time. Late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you
Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout here. You got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have 1 left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
Wilson to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score. Like you said, Reese, work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
On the move. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, you talk about finishing games with a purpose, with a plan, executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Oh, they're after him. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the offense will have at least one more shot at this after the pass interference penalty gives them an untimed down. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Under fire. This is intercepted along the sidelines, but no. He's out of bounds. It's just an incomplete pass. Very fortunate turn of events for the offense. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.